Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Settlers 2 with me, Adnidi. Last time we built up our forces and I think we are ready to strike now. So, let's see if I can get some more intel on the enemy. Now, obviously I could destroy the headquarters and see how this goes. This catapult, how can you destroy this? Scouts, please. Need more intel on the left side. Yes, here probably. I mean, there was a fortress somewhere here, but we destroyed it. Alright, yes, okay, so I think we should... Well, perhaps we should wait until this fortress is fully upgraded. Military settings, I want as many soldiers as possible to attack. I do know this will have 9 fully upgraded soldiers. No doubt there. But I can build another catapult. Why not? I will bleed out this fortress. And everything else has 1 or 2 soldiers. Here's the only building with 6. So considering that, it shouldn't be too hard. I think now let's just for fun continue up here. Have plenty of soldiers being upgraded. How many soldiers do I have in reserve? 10? That's not too many. In total I have 92 generals. That's not bad at all. So we have no more stone on this quarry. Well, thank you. You have been paramount to my campaign here. And no more stone here. Well, you were not that important, but thanks anyway. Build the catapult. Bombard the fortress. Win-win. That's not even too close to the fortress. I could build another fortress here if I so desired, but it starts to be a bit close to the catapult, if you ask me. How's my stone? Yeah, 93. These mines here are doing their job. So we have unoccupied barracks. Can hardly build anything up here, but that's okay. All right. Coal. Alright. Do we have food here now? Yes, 19 bread, that's good. So, the little building space I do have is coal. Alright. But I will not go any further up, so we are bombarding... What are we bombarding? This barracks? Well, I won't complain about that either. Bleeding his soldiers out is a good thing, regardless of where. Check where was that? Must be that one, yeah. Alright, so we use up our stone reserves for this barracks. 56 soldier attack. The fortress potentially has some gold, although they don't have any more gold coins. As you can see, their mints are not working. So if I can destroy some generals, that would be very helpful. Coal mine, okay, and we have military strength, well, about a third more than yellow. I like it how they said they're not friendly at all, but they have never attacked us so far. Let's see if I can speed up a bit more. Alright, we have destroyed one building. Now it's just a fortress. Well, actually, I will build another catapult here, because why the hell not? Now that's max speed that I can do. 7 soldiers, 8 soldiers. So they are still producing soldiers. Speed. It's almost too fast. Alright, we have another exhausted gold mine, that's okay. What, they still do stuff? Well, alright. Fine by me. I do have my fortifications. Now, this catapult has done what it was supposed to do. I think now if they lose the headquarters, they will lose this catapult. That is quite possible. Not sure though, so we have killed their fortress off. That's interesting. So I think we will attack then. We have... Do we have coins on store? Yes, 23 coins. We have 14 soldiers. Why do I have 24? Oh, I see. Actually, I can use that to my... Well, I don't care. Attack with, let's say, 10 dudes. They take 8 from here, right? Wow. Alright. They're not defending or anything? Ah, there they are. Well, that's quite a battle. Let's look at that. Now that's really quite military forces here for Settler 2 standards. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 generals, 1 officer and 1 less than officer so far. Alright. My people are... Wow. Statistically speaking, we are owning them. Wow. I've lost 1 and they have lost like 5 or so. I consider that to be really lucky. So we have an attack. Oh, alright. Building lost to the enemy. We're under attack. Alright. Well, I would be glad if we didn't lose that one, actually, but yes, I would really be glad if we didn't lose that one. Due to the soldiers being there. Well, we will lose that actually because of all my gold. But you know, I cannot attack that one. Why not? Actually attack here for... yeah, 5 soldiers, just attack. That should be okay, so they attacked from up here. They attacked here, well. Yes. Up here they will probably not be able to do anything. No. It's just a barracks. Now we seem to have lost... Well, of course I emptied this fortress accidentally with my attacks. Alright, so we won that back, at least. What? In the middle of my territory. Alright, so... nice. So 10 on that and 7 on that. Let's see how that works. And the thing is, they have plenty of soldiers up there somehow from because the border here is connected for a long time now. Alright, then this one. 7. Attack. Oh, well, that's way too many. Attack, attack. Oh, catapult. Look at that. And the fortress in building. They're bombarding me. I'll destroy it before I lose any more soldiers. How many soldiers do they have in the headquarters? Alright, I think we have kind of stabilized it. Actually, that thing still stands. It's not too good. Perhaps that one can't fire. On the other hand, I do not care. So, 4 here. Alright. That looks like it could be the gateway. Let's see, 4 here. Have I attacked already? Let's connect that up. We need to attack here. 4 soldiers should be plenty. Well, I have inexperienced soldiers at the front lines. Alright, that did it. So, last day of the 10th year, last entry of Octavius in this diary. We have succeeded. Tomorrow we shall return to Rome exactly 10 years after becoming castaways on this island. 10 years during which we traveled in the footsteps of our forefathers. 10 years during which we learned 10 years during which we learned what made Rome so great. We shall offer a great feast of thanks to the gods and will see our families and friends again. I can hardly wait. Alright, so enter the gate. Nice final screen. And we shall never know if they actually made it to Rome, or if that gate just led to another place. Now, thanks a lot for watching in this Let's Play. I will show you some things like the world campaign now. I will not show you exactly the world campaign, but I will show you what it is like. So, basically you start without any of these things. You can only do Europe. And as you can see, you start here. Now I will use my cheating power to reveal the map. And as you can see, it's a beautifully crafted map of Europe, actually. So we start here in Rome. And we have some enemies down here, we have some enemies in Spain, some Vikings. So this one is a huge map for sure. You have 5 enemies, all are allied with each other, just you are their enemy. Now, yes, that's basically it. So you have to defeat all enemies in this map to gain access to the next maps. Now, let me go back to the menu and show you the other maps. After you've done that, you can go, for example, to Iceland. Or, well, Greenland. Yeah, Greenland. Now, Greenland is a really small map, just you and one enemy, and it's ice, so we haven't seen that before, I think. So that's this Conquer the World campaign is a what we say, it's expansion. It's from the expansion, and as you can see, they have added snow in to the expansion, and all the buildings will have actually snow snow sprite. I think that's kind of nice. So yeah, so you have here this rather small island with these two for this map. Then we have North America. Let me change the soundtrack. So here we have huge mountains in the west. 2 enemy players, both Vikings. And yes, well, North America. Obviously you probably cannot access many of these locations, so you will never see like these things. Perhaps you can build up here, but down here for sure not. Now I think it's really nice. These maps are, I think, beautifully crafted, if you ask me. So yes, and the best part about them, every one of them can be done without using ships. So the mechanic is following: you conquer this one, then you get access to that, and North Asia. When you conquer that, you get access. Well, basically, you get access to adjacent regions and continents. Now, South America. Here we have some indigenous tribe enemies, and again, a nicely crafted map, actually, with rainforests, supposedly. Huge rainforests and Amazon River, everything. So yes, that's this map. Here you probably cannot advance fast because you have to remove all the stone, all the wood, and basically have no open spaces right away where you can expand quickly. Then let's go to the next map. Then we also have World Campaign Africa. And each one with a nice artwork on startup. Now we have here, we start on North Africa. Here we have the Sahara Desert. Some Egyptian tribe, and in the south two more. You cannot, or I don't know if you can build ships, but you do not need to, because there are no resources of any interest on these things. And if you can't build ships, actually, then it's kind of sad that you cannot look at these well, map details, basically. Mount Kilimanjaro. So yeah, I think nicely crafted maps. Then what else do we have? We have Asia. Split to north and south. In the north we have Siberia kind of map. Like this, we start on the bottom left with a lot of ice around, and we have one enemy here, one here, and one down there. 3 enemies basically. So yes, also a nice map if you ask me. So here we have many hills that restrict your expansion, basically. Now, South Asia. Here we have again more of a tropical feel to the map. North is Himalaya thing, kind of. Here I think that should be India, I think. And here we have China. So very, very mountainous, 2 enemies, and well, I think Red can be a pain to attack because he can fortify himself in all these mountains. So yes, that's that for this map. Then we have 2 more to go. Japan. Now I don't know what it is with these developers, but apparently Japan is a wasteland in their eyes. So we have again a map with burnt earth and basically not very good looking water. Again, a rather small map with just 2 players, and I think this one is a race, an expansion race to cover most mountains, get most resources, and stop their assault, basically. Then the last map is Australia. Here you probably have some indigenous tribes again. Let's see. Now here we have, it's a small map again, so we have just 1 enemy and some mountains, some deserty areas. Basically the huge middle mountain with 2 ways to pass it, and a huge mountain range that only the enemy can have access to in the beginning. I don't know if you could build a harbor here and mine a tiny bit of the mountain, but apart from that it's really just in enemy hands, so that's probably hard part of the map, that he can mine undisturbed and you have to mine this rather, well, it's a sizable mountain, but honestly it's not comparable to all of this, and you are probably going to need the middle mountain, so you have to really try to push as far inward as you can on this mountain. So that's the expansion maps. I wanted to show that off. Now do I have... no. No. Alright. So yes, that's it for this Let's Play, I think. So my thoughts on the game are, there are some things, especially when ships are involved, that could have been better programmed or better thought out, or I don't know, better mechanics basically for some things, and it would have been nice if you could have had some more micromanagement in these affairs. But overall it is quite an enjoyable game, especially the non-ship maps. They are quite enjoyable for me, at least. The problem is perhaps that the strategies you use are basically always build strong fortification with catapults, decimate the enemy soldiers with catapults, and then stop doing it and push inward. So that's kind of always the same, and it's really, the game is not playable without speeding up the way I did. Honestly, I mean, I've had 10-12 hours on some maps if I did not speed up, so I think without speeding up it would be way too boring. It is already rather boring and easy the way it is, but overall I think for me personally it is really enjoyable, and obviously it's an older title, and obviously technique and game design have evolved since then, but due to the unique logistics system over roads, I think it has aged better than some other titles, like for example, well, RTS games with unit selection where you can only select one unit at a time and such stuff, or without control groups. So in that regard it has aged rather well, because you can still play it without feeling too handicapped. So yes, I could show you unlimited play. So it's basically skirmish mode. You can change enemies, you can also assign humans, and depending on the map, maybe that you have more or less players, or is it always 4 players? I don't know. Anyway, so that's basically basic skirmish mode, and yeah, that's it. So I hope you have enjoyed the series. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing. I hope to do some more projects in the future, and well, yes, hope you have enjoyed and have a good day.